Love walk in forgiveness. And so now, it's on dangerous grounds. Dangerous grounds. Dangerous grounds. The next one we have is conversation. Or the words we speak. Conversation or the words we speak. We're on dangerous ground and playing Russian roulette and being very suicidal based on how we see. Yes. Let me explain this to you. Yeah. We keep thinking, when I say anointing and destiny, we thinking I'm talking about just a call in your life. No. That, what we do pertaining to people and in the kingdom affects the destiny and the call. You understand? That's secondary because it relates to how I relate in the kingdom with people and individuals, the things I do. Then it connects to my destiny and my call and my anointing. Your love, let me tell you something. You don't want to walk in high anointing? Have an awesome love walk. You want to walk in a high anointing, have an awesome love walk. I'm not talking about the regular realm of the anointing. That is the lower realm of just being anointed because we're gifted and called, not that. I'm talking about higher realms that God afford us to be elevated because of the purity of our heart towards individuals. That's higher realms of the anointing if you want that. That's where it is. See? Like you always hear me say, many people are deceived by the lower realm of the anointing. The higher realm is when your love walk and your purity is before God in the way where He can see fit to elevate you in the anointing. See? Oh yeah. See? Conversation. A lot of God's people are playing Russian roulette because, like I said a couple of weeks ago, a lot of God's people don't understand that their mouth is getting them in so much trouble in the spirit. So much trouble. Because this is how they look at it. I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of her. They don't run my house. They don't tell me to do nothing. I'm not scared of them. Who they think they are? I'm grown like they're grown. I put pants on like they put their pants on. So I'm not scared of them. I say what I want to say. It's between me and God. Okay, that's fine. When I start understanding that what I say pertaining to people in the kingdom affects how God sees me and how He can trust to anoint me, I would understand how to shut my mouth. I would understand how to shut my mouth. And see, God's people learn how to shut their mouth. Because we can think the fact that we're not scared, got to do with scared. Got to do with wisdom pertaining to God. Got to do with wisdom. Oh yeah. Got to do wisdom. Got nothing to do with being scared. The fear of the Lord is what? The beginning of wisdom. So that means if we fear the Lord, that means our wisdom place will teach us, stay away from that because God's not with that. Stay away from that. God is not with that. Let me tell you something. Jesus. Do you know it's better to be, watch this, this is going to sound strange when I say this, but hear how I say it. Do you know it's better to be rebellious and quiet and talk to nobody and talk about nobody than to be supposedly trying to be obedient and have a bad mouth? You know why? Because it keeps you in a place where you're deceived thinking you're fine because you're supposedly doing. It's almost like what we said this morning, works. You're doing, but your mouth's still running. It's better to be quiet and get yourself together quiet. Even though you're not doing what you're supposed to do, it's best to get yourself together quiet. Get yourself together quiet. Get your mouth up, people. Stop talking about it. Stop talking, and just get yourself together quiet. See? And so a lot of God's people is running their mouth and talking and yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping. I'm going to tell you what's going to begin to happen. Watch this. Let me tell you what's going to begin to happen. You're going to begin to see the judgment of God hit people's lives because of their mouth. Because of their mouth. And then what's going to happen is many of those people are going to go around and begin to say that this trial is ordained of God because of my righteous living. And God said, no, it's not. You lying wonder. No, it's not. It's because this This trial is a form of chastisement and rebuke and correction unto you because of your mouth and other things in your life. And one of the main areas that's causing havoc in your life is your mouth. Words are powerful. Words are powerful. Let me give you a testimony. Watch it. Watch it. Let me give you a testimony. You know what's been happening to me lately? I'm gonna get transparent for a minute. And y'all know I need to be careful. Based on being recorded. But watch this. Do you know this has been happening to me? And look at this. Look at this now. Watch this. Hypothetically speaking, you're a pastor, right? And you have an event, you put the event on. Watch this. And then you have, say, 5 or 6 speakers, right? And then you give me, you give me the outline for the week. And then I look at, say, the outline for the week. Me and you are cool. Watch this now. Me and you are cool. You meet a new person that I already know. You meet a new person that I already know. You begin to talk good about them and give me an outline of who you got speaking at your church. I begin to look at one and be greedy and look at you and don't say nothing. Because you got to find out for yourself. Because wisdom says, be quiet. And I've been looking at so many different things, and I'm cool with somebody that says, yeah, we have a social. I said, oh, okay. Can't say nothing. No matter what I went through, no matter what I encountered with it, it has nothing to do with it. Wisdom says they have to learn for themselves, whatever the deal may be. And also God had to teach me this. He said, you got to understand this here, son. And he had to really teach me. He said, because of the anointing, even though there's much offenses in the kingdom, because of that person's anointing, they still may have to step in there for what they need to do accomplish, even if they never return. So you don't ever try to dampen anything because of what you know. Because of what you know, you don't never try to dampen anything. Because that person, what? Get them to go to repentance. So that means that anointing may need to step in there for what it needs to accomplish. And if there's something that's discovered and they never return. So my job as a man of God to keep my mouth shut and walk in wisdom is to say, God bless you and support your night. And maybe sit on the front row on the night that this person is speaking. And I never tell you that. Because that anointing may need to step in there for that reason, even though those issues are going on and things are going on, and I know it. And God said, be quiet, don't say that. And then sometimes I see why it needs to happen, and then it may be may never return. But I said, okay, God, and God's teaching me that. So as much I know, He says still, regardless of what you know, you still walk through the kingdom with wisdom. As you fellowship and relate to people, just walk through the kingdom with wisdom. You know much, but be quiet. You know much, but be quiet. You know much, but be quiet. And this is what He had to tell me. He said, this is one of the reasons why I had to let you have to make it you, but it's me. You encounter so many different things because your spirit has to be trained how to see all these different things. That when you go somewhere and preach, you can preach in purity because you didn't say anything. That's why you can preach the way you can preach and walk out there in purity. That's why you can do it. But if you fail the test, Pastor, you're not going to be trusted in this arena. Oh, you think I'm not tested? We all get tested. He tests me in so many different ways, and sometimes I don't really get it off, and then right off he said, see, I'm doing this, I'm going to let you see this for a reason. What you can do with this? So we think, and the irresponsible, immature saints, let me tell you about, before you get down, let me tell you about, let me just tell you about, no, before you get down, oh, no, let me tell you, because I know some stuff. The truth will tell you, keep your mouth shut. See, and see what we're doing is this. Oh my God, watch this. And I'm going to tell you how it's suicidal. Because what a lot of God's people is doing is this. Oh Jesus. Brother Curtis said something about this morning about, each man examining his own house. Watch this. Watch this now. Let me show you how that plays out. Let me tell you how people are messing up with their mouth. Watch this. We're going to say, I messed up, you're messed up, you're messed up, and you're messed up. Watch this now. Watch this now. Our four of us are messed up. And you know some things about us. Watch this. The problem where you can mess up at is this. My mess is being dealt with by God. The same way here. What makes you messy is when you meddle in our mess, and we already messed up too. Watch this now. So what makes you messy is the fact you meddled in our mess, talked about our mess, came against the anointed. And you anointed. And the anointed came against the anointed, who is messed up and got some issues that you should have kept quiet about because God's still dealing with me. And God's still dealing with me. You start talking about my mess, made you messy. Now you're not clean. Because now when you begin to act like you're pure, you're not, because you just found yourself talking against four anointings. Even though you're still the anointed. This is why I say it had nothing to do with me being anointed. It had nothing to do with you being anointed, you being anointed, you being anointed. It had nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with what you know. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with understanding how they respect the totality of the anointed period. And many don't because they're anointed. I'm anointed. But guess what? All those others are anointed too. So guess what? I'm not going to tamper with my anointed, speaking against the anointed who could have some issues and messed up in drama, but guess what? They're still the anointed that God's still dealing with. So why am I going to tamper with my anointing because the anointing over here is tampered and messed? I just messed me up too. So now realistically, we together.
Say it again. Wow. That's it. That's you.
We together. We're not separated. And sensuality, no, we're not separated because you do the same thing. If you do it against her and her and her and him and me, no, you're not separated. You're just like us. We all together. Let's walk together. Let's walk together. That's what we need to do. We need to walk together because we're in the same boat now.
Yep. That's it. Wow. That's true. Same boat.
This is why keep this thing shut. Keep it shut. No matter what you know, what you so far discern. We keep thinking because we discern. I don't care. Trust in discernment is when you can discern, see mess, and be quiet. Seeing a snake don't mean you have to say that you have to yell snake. It's knowing how to walk by the snake.
Oh my God.
You don't even have to go mess with the snake. When if you got children with you, you don't have to tell the child, go get that snake and move it. No, you say, child, walk this way around the snake. Yes. You walk this way now, you be safe. Because the snake not going to move. He's just going to be standing in this little circle. Yep. And all you tell the children on that little trail in the woods on a field trip and say, all the children see that now. Walk this way, and you have other chaperone parents who are with them and make sure they guide the line and make sure the children walk all the way around. Even though all children, oh, they go over there, 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 they go over there. So they don't have to go near the snake. They don't have to go touch the snake to prove that that's the way they push it away. No, to stay away from the snake, you just walk around the snake. So just because I'm anointed, and someone is messed up and they're anointed too, I mean, I got to talk about their mess and their anointing because they still God's anointed.
Amen. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And this is where leaders mess up at. This is where saints are messing up. They don't understand. They're running their mouth. They need to be quiet. See a lot of, you see what God will show you a lot of things. You can see a lot of mess. When you talk about it, don't mean you even mention it. And let me get to the one where a lot of saints are really messing up. Really messing up. Let me tell you what they're messing up. When they go home and talk to their mate.
Oh my God.
Go home and talk to their mate. Go home and talk to their mate. Because they're close. That doesn't do with nothing because you're close. Just because I'm close, I mean nothing. You don't know everything just because you're my wife. And so what? You're my wife. You don't know everything? That's heavy in the body. Oh yeah, because you and your husband close, because you and your wife close. So what? Shut your mouth. Your husband don't need to know nothing because he has a problem with that brother, and you know he's struggling with that brother, so why would you tell him about that brother? Your discernment should tell you don't say nothing to him about him, even though you're his wife. Same thing with the sister. Because you know that the wife is struggling with the sister. So why would you tell the wife about that sister when you know the wife is stuck with the sister?
Come on, serious, man. Serious.
We need to learn wisdom with our mouth.
Yeah.
And this husband and wife thing need to stop. It's so heavy in the body of Christ, man. Till I said, Lord Jesus, man. Even the leaders got this thing real bad. They feel like they're supposed to tell their wife everything. You only release if the Lord tell you to release. Otherwise, 99% of the time you hold it. What's going on? This husband and wife thing in the house is different from ministry and the kingdom and God's people. And we keep tangling all in together. Tangling everything together and think it's one. No, it's not all one. So we got a husband and wife team in trouble and both of them getting cursed together. Let's see it curse. Let's die and curse together.